Testing. Okay. Hello guys. We are back with another video today. I saw that compared to other attempted videos, this video has gained even a remote amount of popularity. I am going to go over things that you will absolutely know if you're going to have any shot at getting good in Mace PvP. These are just basic things that are some things that get underlooked and some things that you just definitely need to know how to do. Alrighty guys, looks like the lag is cleared up a little. So the first thing I have to recommend you is to download a mod called Carpet Mod. I will provide a link to it in the description. That if there's one mod you download for the entire video, it will be Carpet Mod. So basically, Carpet Mod just lets you add a bot. So using this command, you can do any name. It'll work for any name, not just ALR. I just like to choose ALR because it's a random number. But it could be RTS or it could be Luca if you really wanted to. But I just use ALR. So you spawn in it, I guess, and it spawns a player. It already has a shield because I gave it a shield because I was practicing stunt slamming earlier. However, um, we actually don't really need him to have the shield. I turned to keep inventory on to help with improvement. So, yes, this is gonna be the bot that is. It's what we're gonna be using. Okay. Next thing. Well, actually, we don't need him right now. Back to him. So the first thing I want to talk about, it's weirdly, I'm not too sure why. We're gonna talk about pearl catching first, and I'm not too sure why, but pearl catching is just different on single player worlds than it is on servers. I personally don't get it as consistently. However, I mean I'll still get it most of the time. Anyway, so the first thing that you're going to do is practice. You just center yourself on a block. It helps a little bit. Me personally, you're gonna throw a pearl and then instantly. Well, that was horrible. But you're gonna throw a pearl and then instantly throw a wind charge. You might want to hold down right button if it really helps you. Just it'll work. But if you have fast fingers, you can. That was bad. And if you miss, you can always try to hit it. Like I said, it's a little bit different on shoot, a little bit different on single player world. Not too sure why, but yeah. So just practice that until you're pretty consistent, and even because it's basically just like an instant, it's just like an instant teleport into the air. But super good for getting high ground, especially once you get once you get higher ranks in Mace, you're going to be doing pearl catching constantly, because they give you a lot of pearls. They typically give you 3 stacks of pearls, 2 stacks of wind charges. So you do have enough to go a full round. But the next thing that we're going to be doing after you get probably like 10 wind charges in a row or pearl catches in a row is we're going to wind charge up to get a big boost and throw a pearl and then pearl catch like we just practiced. So the way pearls actually work, they are based on momentum. So if I had like a riptide trident because it's raining right now, and I started and then I did like a riptide push, I guess, and threw a pearl, it'd go super far because of how much momentum. So we're basically using that same concept with charges. Uh, Sorry, I got a little distracted. Yeah, we're doing the same concept with wind. So after you have practiced the pearl catching for a little bit, and you can just get that kind of. That was bad. Once again, it's a little bit weird on single player servers. So basically, that's what it allows you to do. You basically just teleporting you into the air so you can smash them with the mace. Then next thing is wind burst up and pearl catch. And this is probably what you're gonna use just as much as pearl catching because you can pearl catch in the air. I'll talk about it in a second. But at the start of a match, if you're like in a queue practicing Mace PvP, first thing I always do, organize my inventory. But not without no rockets, obviously. But there, over there, and then that's the rest of my setup. Normally I have another totem or my right here. Um, I will windburst up and pearl catch like that, and it basically lets you go like way higher. But I do it because it'll. The reason you pearl catch with the wind charge is because you probably go twice as high. The reason you pearl catch is reason you pearl catch with the wind charge first is because you because it goes probably 2-3 times as high. Observe that goes way higher, and that would awesome. Um, so yeah, once you can pearl catch a couple 10 times in a row again, then you're probably ready. Just takes practice. The next thing we're gonna work on is shield, because this is I wish I could demonstrate it, but this is super good because until you get to probably low tier 3, maybe high tier 4, some people. Most people can't because while you're in a game, using your shield is crucial for your opponent, obviously, to not hit you. And if you're not, probably so it's super good for blocking the attack. It's just incredibly underrated. Can't talk. Incredibly underrated. Um, it's just a small piece of advice there. So the next thing that I would say is super important, and we could use it on a village right here, is wall grappling. So if our opponent is on a wall like that, and we're coming in this way, we could pearl on that wall and hit him with the mace. If they have their shield up like that, we could get close as we want, and this guy back. To work on his grappling, his wall grappling actually. And grappling is a little bit too complex. I might do it later in the video, but wall grappling is definitely easier. So in this scenario, where imagine we're coming in, you grapple behind the wall and hit him with the. Damn, what? Okay. In this scenario, we grapple on the wall and hit him from behind it with the mace. And this only works. This only works if they're kind of facing a wall and you're sort of charging at them. They think that you are going to come hit him from there. You throw behind the wall and hit him with the mace. Now, obviously, if you can stun slam, there's no real point in doing this, because especially if you're consistent at it. Even I'm not that consistent at it. Anyway, Yeah, even I am not that consistent at it. Doing the low tier 3. However, especially when you get to 2s and high tier 3, low tier 2, high tier 2, high tier 1, low tier 1, they get really good. Really good at it's like breach swap. Thank you very much for watching until the end of the video. I hope to see you guys again in my next video. I will probably be covering more mace tactics, maybe more detail on dive bombing, stunt slamming, etc. I've never actually had a video that's gotten more than 5-10 views, so I'm excited to have this opportunity. I know it's not much, but it's something. And I really hope you guys would stick around, keep watching. I hope you learned something from this video, and I will see you guys later.